didn't meet with any evil creatures here in this undiscovered location. And Geralt has himself a nice little sunrise to end the episode on.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
We're back with the undiscovered location slog and an overburdened witcher who just kind of disappeared down into the hull of his boat. And where are we headed next? It's either those right there, or maybe we should nip up. Probably I should nip up and do that and then come back to these, and then we're sort of pointed in the right direction to get at all of these. And yeah, who knows, maybe this episode or the next one we can be ready to hop onto the dry land undiscovered locations, which I'm pretty excited about. But all right, we've got one due north of us, sort of. And yeah, last episode I chewed at your ear, all two of you dear audience members, about upgrades and recording and all of that good stuff and my plans moving forward for sort of weaning myself off the PS4 and getting back into the ranks of the PC Master Race. But I did forget to mention one thing, and that is if you've been with me since the beginning here in this Witcher 3 series, and I will offer my condolences to whoever's been hanging in here, and offer my appreciation as well. Thank you for tuning in through it all. You know that I have sort of evolved, learned some bitter lessons here about recording. I mean, early on, like an idiot, I tried to stream the gameplay onto Twitch and YouTube, and then use them as sort of a remote virtual recorder, and that just because my damn internet connection speeds just wouldn't allow me to get 1080p that way. The whole thing was that I had originally I had the regular PS4, now I have the PS4 Pro, and I could only use its internal recording feature for, like, I think originally before there was upgrades to the PS4 operating system, for 15 minutes at a time, and it was 720p, so that was a little disappointing. So I got over that by upgrading to the PS4, and here we are with 1080p. Well, actually, you know, I stopped doing the Twitch streaming thing and YouTube streaming thing to record because I got an update to the, let's see what we got coming at us here. Yeah, there we go. I got an update to the PS4 operating system. There's a frozen whale in the distance, which distracted me just enough to miss the echidna. It went from 15 minutes to a 60-minute max record time. Now that's pretty good, but with the regular PS4 you could only get 720p. So I ended up selling my PS4 on eBay and getting a PS4 Pro. That was the whole thing. The eBay auction was that was a learning experience. That's the first time I ever tried to. Oops, we've got another friend coming to meet us. It's the first time I ever sold anything on eBay, and yeah, I learned some hard lessons there, but finally got it sold for a price I was happy with, and obviously my buyer was happy with. Upgraded to the PS4 Pro, and then I had 60 minutes of record time at 1080p, which was nice. Art Skellige, Ketten, Gildorf Sword, Cole, Lesser Chernobog, Runestone, Florins, and an Echidna that is going to engage or not. Don't know. It looks like somebody messed with the barrel. Was that you? You're gonna have to. You guys keep swimming into my loot barrels or loot chests or whatever they are. Yep. Your friend's gonna do the same thing. They're not punching bags, you know. They're my damn loot. Stay away from them. Stay away from me too. People, purple-haired harpy. Okay. Do I have enough? I think I have enough breath to get to it. Yeah, so Novigrad longsword, cavalry saddle, hardened timber, wolfhide, florins. So I've, you know, that took me many episodes to iron all that out and get to where I am now. So now you know, in the near future here, if everything goes right, I will be evolving once again as a gamer. And let me get up into the boat here real quick and check my new loot, see if any of it is any good. I think I've kind of maxed out saddle-wise. I would think, let me look at something here. Inventory, let's go over to Roach's stuff. I would think, what are my saddlebags? Rugged saddlebags. Am I going to get better saddlebags than that ever? I don't know. 60 horse fear level, am I going to get better blinders than the Zaracanian blinders? I don't know. This is a superior cavalry saddle. I think I've kind of maxed that out. I get a lot of saddles, but I don't get a lot of blinders and I don't get a lot of saddle bags. So 60 stamina, nope, not interested. 40 horse fear level, not interested. 45 stamina, 70 stamina, yeah, that's what I've got now, right? Yeah. So I think we've kind of maxed out Roach's gear, and let me take a quick second. I know it's early here, but I'm going to save the game. Yeah, maybe saying I've evolved as a gamer is not the right way to put it. My recording techniques have evolved. I suppose one could argue that I've also evolved as a gamer. I've gotten better, I think. But the important bit is that I'm continually trying to improve my recording, rendering, editing chops here. Just want to, you know, keep the ball rolling, and that involves upgrading the hardware, which I went over last episode. I won't get into it again here. And I also, if you're just tuning into this, I really got into it in my last Brutal Doom upload. Or at least tried to, while the demons were harrying me and distracting me and breaking my train of thought. Yeah, I guess I'm an LP gamer. That would be what you would describe me. I would say I am a start-to-finish LP gamer. There are a lot of Let's Play channels out there that don't exactly, they kind of just give you a taste of the game. They don't really do, you know, start to finish, create the character and take the character through to the end of the game and finish the game. Am I at all going in the right direction here? So I'm babbling about my gameplay here. Looks like I'm headed right for it. I knew that. I was testing my audience members, all 2 of you. Yeah, so I guess that would... So as far as, I mean, I'm never going to be, I probably won't. I don't know, maybe I'll find a game that I'll want to stream, be a streamer, but that's a whole other thing too. That's, you know, you have to get used to what the audience wants in streaming, and I don't know that I've cracked that nut in Let's Plays yet. I don't know that I've figured out what the audience wants in Let's Plays. I guess you just do what you want to do. Nilfgaardian Guardsman armor, Maribor sword, Dimeridium ore, saltpeter, florins, sort of like my my original YouTube channel. Tracker's trousers, dwarven blade, magic item, amateur's armor, repair kit, lesser Chernobog runestone, florins. I think I have enough breath to get to this barrel. Yes, okay. Bryhead brigade sword, the adversary. Have I seen that before? Master item. Dimeridium ingot, journeyman's armor's repair kit, florins. Yeah, my original channel. I mean, I can't tell you I know the recipe for a successful video because it's really hit or miss with me. I just, you know, I approach this Let's Play channel the same way I approach that channel, and should I ever become a streamer, the same way I'm going to approach that. I'm just going to do what I want to do, and it may be popular, it may not. My original channel, some videos are, you know, very popular, and other videos people want to find me and kill me. So, you know, and some of them just don't get any viewership at all. So, runs the gamut, you know, and like I said, I can't, trying to figure out or claiming that I know what are the, okay, so are we on, why is that, what is that one harpy doing? Yeah, claiming that I know the secret to a successful video series, or gaming series, is just absurd. Like anybody else, I'm trying to guess doing what I want and hoping that people are into it, and better get into getting ready to fight these harpies, because they're probably about to come after me. Let's get Ard going and knock them out of the sky. It's nice to face them on dry land, I must say. It's been a while since I've done that. What the heck are you doing, Geralt? Why didn't you just stab that siren? That was weird. Monster Tooth, Siren vocal cords, and I know there are more of them around. Where did... Boy, they are doing... The past few episodes, the sirens have been acting very strangely. They just kind of want... They're almost like biting insects. Or insects that don't bite, I should say. They just fly onto you and then fly away to irritate you. It's weird. It's kind of how these sirens are behaving. I am overburdened, so there's no running at the moment. But I guess I have...
Show me what you got.
Don't, actually. Show me what you don't have, and then that way it might be easier on me. Can I knock you? Where the heck are you? Alright. Okay, oof, that was gruesome. Cut that siren in half. And you didn't do... That siren didn't do the Calendar Girl transformation. Okay. Geralt is still in fighting mode. That siren is... Looked like it was going to land on one of the tree limbs and perch itself there. Okay, so let's assume that it's not interested in me, and let's loot. Monster Tooth, Water Essence, Siren Vocal Cords, and I was getting a mini-map blip there. But why is this siren like playing around in the trees? They don't normally do that. But okay, let's get quite up. Let's assume it's eventually going to become aware of me. Two of them. Okay. And Ard is not that far reaching. Come on. Gotcha? Yes, I gotcha. Aha! Not even you did the Calendar Girl transformation. Where's your friend? Your friend flew off, way off there. Okay. Fine. Looks like a beach bather reading a book there. Oops. Gazing at the siren and about to get attacked by another one. I like to assess how they their death poses. It's kind of a siren hobby of mine. There's a lot of these things all of a sudden. And, yeah. Nope. You just want me to... Alright, let's get up there, Geralt, quick, before it flies off. Is it me or are their hairstyles changing? The sirens, see, like, we're gonna see, once again, we're going to inspect their death poses. This one does have... Where is the loot thing? Oh, it's behind me. Shell, Water Essence, Siren, Vocal Cords. See, that one's got straight up blonde. That one almost looks like Kira Metz. This one, same thing, right? Shell, Siren, Vocal Cords. Now this one has got some dyed highlights to her. Oh, wait, no, from that... Whoa, that's weird. And hopefully that's coming through in the recording stream because she's got, like, red... Or it's almost like more like she's got red hair with blonde streaks rather than blondes in that angle. But, whoa, look at that. I hope that's coming through in the recording stream because that is baking my noodle. She's got... It's almost... Her hair color can change. That is... Okay. Alright, I'll stop that. Monster Tooth, Siren vocal cords, and hopefully that's the last in the side. That's still one off in the distance. Let's get to the... there's one not so far off in the distance. Let's get Quen up. Get ready to... And I haven't put hybrid oil on my sword, have I? Let's do that. And it is Superior Hybrid Oil, if I remember right. Superior Cursed Oil, Insectoid Oil, Necrophage Oil, Superior Hybrid Oil. On the old Silver Sword. Taking the Silver Sword out. Getting ready to get attacked by... Why do you want to play in the trees like that? It's irritating. Got all ready to fight you, and then you just ignore me. And is this going to be in the boat, or is it going to be on the other side of the boat? Alright, well at this point we're just going to assume that sooner or later they'll come after us in the water, right? Okay, we've got some kind of crowns. Did it already tell me that it was like spoils of war or something like that? And I just wasn't paying attention. Master Armor's Repair Kit, Cavalry Boots, Velen Longsword, Dead Guy with Flowers, and what else do we got here? Silverton Sword, magic item, Dwarven Spirit, Amateur Weapons Repair Kit, Florins, and one more. Cavalry Gauntlets. Alright, let's get back to the boat here, and yep, got another siren on shore, sort of by the boat. Geralt can't fast swim because he's overburdened. I need to start thinking about getting him somewhere where he can fast travel to sell his stuff. Alright, let's see what we've got inventory-wise. Getting 186 carry weight with a 130 maximum, getting severely overburdened here. Is any of this stuff interesting? We have 2 slots. I'm not... What was the sword that I hadn't... the adversary, right? And it's required level 18, but not interesting. I don't think any of this stuff's going to be interesting. Not enough of vitality boost, not enough slots. Yeah, so good stuff to sell, and Geralt is about to break the 100,000 crown mark soon here. You might even do it in the next selling spree. But, so, what are we doing here? World map-wise, where are we? Where's the nearest fast travel? Oops, I'm back to doing that, aren't I? World map. Hit too many buttons at once, and... Okay, we could sail up to Karamweir, could we not? Let's hit this undiscovered location. Let's sail up to Karamweir, and then we'll get back to the undiscovered locations after that selling spree. So one more. You're going to attack me now. Silver? He doesn't like the silver, Geralt. How do you like getting out of here? Siren's going to leave you alone because they've... Oh, I've been paying attention to this. I see now it's not leaving me alone. All that time I spent on shore, and it distracted me, got me to run into debris, and now it flew out of the water. Where is it? There it is. It's in the water again. Okay. This is going to be very satisfying. And even the way it, like, blew you away and pushed you around. That bolt was a mighty bolt. Very satisfying. You ruined my boat. You're lucky that I only have one undiscovered location to go to, and then I can go find another boat. Okay. Well, you're not lucky. You're dead. You're lucky you're dead. And I am not going to run into you. Careful not to run into you. Get around you. Okay, now, am I headed in the right direction? No, I've got to go around this island and make a left turn. Not only did you make me run into debris, but you got me all turned around navigation-wise. Should have known that I could just use the lighthouse as a marker. Yeah, I guess I'm done babbling about my upgrade, my recording techniques, and gamer status, and I can get back into being submerged or submersed into Skellige, and how much I enjoy traveling and traveling around in and exploring Skellige. That was a weird little stutter there. I have a feeling I'm off course here. Well, I am way off course. That is the undiscovered location I'm going to, right? Or is there another one sort of more... Yeah, no, that's the one I wanted to hit. And then... Okay, for whatever reason, I got the idea it was more sort of in line between me, and it's almost worth it at this point to steer away from it and just keep going to Caramouir, but whatever, I'll hit it. And one would assume it's by this wreck or abandoned boat, whatever the heck it is. Will I be able to get up on that boat? The last wreck found, or abandoned boat I should say, I was not able to get up on. This has to be it, right? And it's a smuggler's cache, okay. Let's stop, get out of the boat. Got some kind of little blips on my mini-map suggesting something is taking exception to my presence. And then we heard the siren screech, shriek, whatever you want to call it. Speakeroo Gaketten, Kedweni Gambison, Silver Ore, Linen, Florins. And 3 chests this time. Lesser Divana Runestone, the Tamer, Oil, Coal, Florins. And can I get to the third and last one before drowning? Geralt is not able to swim fast. This will be a close one, I think. The adversary again. Magdira Cuirass, Elemental Essence, Steel Plates, Florins, and a quick dash to the surface. I don't think... Looks like there is a nest up in that boat. I don't know if it's... I think it would show up as a monster nest in my mini-map if I were able to actually interact with it and destroy it. But, of course, I've got to try to leap up onto the deck of the boat. I have to. It's not in me to not give it a try. Oh, well, let's back off the boat. They must have heard me talking about the nests, or nest. Took exception to me talking about planning the demise of their nest. Okay. One more way off in the distance. I don't think I'm hitting that one, but I'll give it a try. Nope. It looks like it's spiraling upward to get out of the water. Geralt is spiraling upward to get out of the water. Let's get closer to this boat. And do it in sort of a nice and slow Don't hit the debris manor, Geralt, and pull up to it nicey nice. Yeah, there are several nests, what look like nests, up there. Is that a corpse hanging off the edge of the boat? Looks like it is, doesn't it? Okay. I think, oops, debris pushing me away from the boat. I don't want to get pushed away from the boat. Alright, I think that's close enough, maybe? Yep. Hey, how about that? I got on the deck of one. I don't think it did me any good, but, yeah. Nope, nothing here to loot. That's unfortunate. What's at the front of the boat? That almost looks like lootable stuff, but no. See, now, if you get onto a boat like this, there should be stuff. I mean, all I've got is, like, siren poop and, probably smells really bad around those nests, doesn't it? Alright, so, slowly pulling out of dock, let's say, without destroying the boat some more. And let's get en route to Kaer Muir here. And, yeah, I guess, unless I run into some more critters here, I can, see all three of my viewers on the other side of a selling spree. Oopsie. I think Geralt will be able to make it over this, maybe? Or not. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, Geralt. You can do it. Come on. A little bit farther. There we go. Come on. Nice work. That's interesting in that sometimes there are little things you find when taking the wrong path. That's a glyph of Igni and Florence. Okay. Not all that exciting, but somewhat interesting as he does the slow overburden march to Kaer Muir along this ridge line. Okay, that took forever. I had to go everywhere, basically. Larvik, Fyrsdal, Kaer Trolda, Kaer Muir, Erenbjorn, you name it, I tried it. But Geralt is now... oh, that's interesting. I came from this little harbor, port, whatever you want to call it. And I sort of went up into the mountains and took a circuitous route, so I didn't get a fast travel post until now. But okay, so now we have a fast travel post for, what is it called? Like Home something point? Holmstein's Point. Port. Okay. There you go. And there's a, it looks like a merchant down here. Question is, does he have any coin? Is he worth seeing in the future for things like saddles and hides?
To buy something. Well, you're in for a surprise. We're just as well stocked as any land-bound shop in Novigrad.
Okay, good news. And oh, Gwent.
Come on,
Now
let's
that
do some
takes me
trading.
off the Undiscovered low. Yeah, he's got a decent amount of coin. That's not terrible. It doesn't have any Gwent cards to sell, but let's see what I can win from him, assuming I don't get my posterior handed to me. Yeah, he would buy hides. No, I sold all my hides to the innkeeper at Kertrolda, so I don't need to sell him any. He would buy, could relieve him of his coin, but I'm going to let him hold on to his coin, and I'm going to assume that he's going to buy armor and stuff from me.
So long.
At a, oops, not what I wanted to do. We wanted to play Gwent, didn't we?
Well, you're in for a surprise.
At a reduced price if I sell him armor and swords, but when you get as desperate as I was at this during this last selling spree, you'll sell to anybody. I actually ended up selling some stuff to the
How about a few rounds of cards? Gwent specifically.
shopkeep in Larvik, and he only had a few crowns, so, you know, there was that. Anyway, let's start the game. Oh, and I understand standalone Gwent now has, there's the best card ever, now has a Novigrad faction. I was talking to a friend of mine on Skype, and he's a big Gwent player, unlike me presently. Do I need 2 decoys? Do I have a... Don't have a medic, but let's see if I turn in the Crimford Reaver. What are we? It looks like we're... What's my opponent? My opponent is Scoia'tael. So Crimford Reaver, or sorry, the Clearweather may come in handy. Yeah. Let's see who goes opponent's turn. There you go. Yeah, so my friend was telling me that there are cards like Horsun Jr. and the Eternal Fire guys, and what is it, Tamara Stranger's a card, and like bums and homeless people and thieves and stuff. So that's a... I'm almost tempted to get back into standalone Gwent again here, is what I'm getting at. Is there any reason to wait to use this? There is there. What would be the benefit to wait? See, he's no... That is a good question. Like, I just feel like I should hold on to him because he doesn't give my opponent any points, so there's no need to turn him in now. But that's like weird thinking. Because I'm kind of forfeiting. Anyway, I'm going to pass. Yeah, it would be interesting to play a deck with Cleaver and Horsun Jr. and wonder if what was her name? Priscilla is in that deck, etc. All the characters in Novigrad, right? Okay, this one, it's important to win, so let's win. And I suppose it's a good idea to use my, what you call it, cards. Okay, we've got a medic, you would assume, the spy, yeah, Dijkstra. That's why we held on to the decoys. Real decoy Dijkstra. Oh, and Dijkstra is in that deck too. He's in the Novigrad deck. No surprise there, I suppose. Okay, you can boost Dijkstra there. I think you're a boosting card, right? There you go. We've got a Scorch thingy there. I think we may end up using the Scorch thingy soon enough. But let's put down the elf. Don't see any reason to wait anymore. Oof, got all my special cards. This guy doesn't have a bad deck, does he? He's got a pretty good deck. Now, if I Scorch, I'm at 15. I need 16 points. What's the best way to do this? I Scorch Dijkstra, right? And then I only need 6 points, and I put down one of these guys, right? So let's scorch Dijkstra. Like so. And then let's put down one of these guys. There was probably a better way to do that, but yeah. And then I get another card for being just so special that I won a round. Let's see what we... Hopefully a medic. I need a medic. Nope. Got Dandelion. Alright. So now it's all hands on deck, so to speak. No pun intended. Philippa? That is Philippa, right? Or is that like Tessaya de Vries or some... I don't even know what my cards are. Yeah, I figured Dijkstra was coming back out. So, let's decoy him again. I don't even know. Do I have any cards in my deck to pull out? It's very strange. Yeah, Philippa. Okay, this guy pulls out more of his buddies. I probably should have waited with Scorch, shouldn't I have? Alright, so let's stay under the Scorch. Well, let's first do Dijkstra. Get that over with. There we go. Nice. Torrential rain, but we've got the clear weather, and that will come in handy because we, of course, are going to be putting down some siege. Yeah, it's tough in the PC version of Witcher 3. I'm level 4. I don't have any decent cards in my Gwent deck. And I've got a crappy full test that like pulls out as a leader card. That like pulls out weather cards. I don't like that full test at all. I like the full test that gives me Commander Soren for Siege. That's all. That's how I play, man. That's my Gwent deck. And I think we're gonna kick this guy's butt here because I've got 9 cards and he's got 4. We'll just keep using our special cards. And keep Scorch in mind, of course. What am I going to use this Commander Sworn for? Because I've got got Dandelion for... I don't have any ranged combat cards. Okay, so now I do what? See here. Well, you know what? I can put down all my siege stuff because I'm still thinking about Scorch, obviously. Because they get knocked down by the torrential rain, right? And we're not in trouble or in fear of getting scorched. Okay, he passed. Guarantee his last card was a Scorch card, so... yeah. Of course, I could pass now, but it's just not in me to not rub it in. Would... you know, that's interesting. So, Dandelion doesn't actually pull out a Commander Soren, and you know what? I think that Commander Soren is still valid for that row. No, it's not. Okay, well, it's good to learn these lessons when they don't burn me. Okay, so use leader card. Interesting. Alright, there you go. You just got walloped, pal. Okay. And 20 crowns. And Ghoul as a... if I ever get a monster deck, that will come in handy. Okay, am I done dealing with you? I think I am. We need to head toward a boat here. And, yeah. Yeah, thriving little harbor here that I wouldn't ever have known existed if it wasn't for the fact that I'm doing the undiscovered locations. And my boat that I sailed in on should be... now, isn't that interesting? So I did save the game after going on that selling spree, sorry. And normally when I do that, and I actually had to to get the... Watch where you're going, kid. To get the Smith in Controlda to recognize... Oh, dear, that was unfortunate. To recognize me. I actually had to reload the game, of course, because all three of my viewers should know what I go through to get both the armorer and the Smith in Controlda to pay attention to me. Yeah, so, but the boat didn't self-repair that time. Interesting. Alright, so we'll take a new boat here and get out of dock, hopefully, without ruining this one. And then we'll see where the heck we're going. I think we're going down to islands south of us here. Right? No, we did those. Right, we did those. We're going over to this patch here. And then sailing up into this cluster, and so on. Okay, so let's get the boat rolling. We can basically follow the shoreline of this sort of Caer Muir Peninsula, resisting the urge to go on land and check out the undiscovered locations there. Gotta get the sea ones done. It's just, I don't know, I approach everything with this weird OCD, and I get tuned into doing it a certain way, and I just feel like it's kind of a saving the best for last approach, because I have a feeling the undiscovered locations on land are going to be more interesting than 20 million smuggler caches over and over again, you know. And I suppose I have to make a decision if the undiscovered location sort of on the chain of islands at the end of the peninsula is a sea undiscovered location or a dry land undiscovered location, but we'll jump off that bridge screaming with our hair on fire when we get to it. I have a feeling I'm going to check it out. Just we can do one dry land, or what may or may not qualify as a dry land undiscovered location, without upsetting the system, the order, the priorities here. There's the lighthouse that I am. Does that have an undiscovered location? Yes, it does. Okay, that one we won't do, but this one we will. Actually, well, yeah, we'll do those two. Probably, well, let's hit that one first, and then we'll come back and hit those two. So, sort of sailing a little bit. Whoops, stopped. Jeez, hit the wrong button there. It's come, the sails are coming off. Can't say the wheels are coming off. I'm not any dry land vehicle. You know, gotta keep your cliches transportation specific, present transportation specific. It's very important. Got a nice sunset behind us. Still a peek at that. See if it's catching any of the peaks that we're peeking at. I would have thought there was would be some few more pastels on that mountain range, but okay, whatever. Just seeing if my PS4, my somewhat new, not really exciting new PS4 settings are making a difference. It's something a step below HDR, color palette wise. It's something called dynamic range. Isn't that what HDR is, like high dynamic range? I always forget what it stands for, but let me check the map and make sure all my babbling hasn't caused me to go off course. It has not. I just need to go a little bit to the left. That should be the one there. Somehow I've upgraded the color palette settings in the PS4 Pro. As I mentioned in last episode, my PS4 Pro is convinced my larger TV is not HDR capable, and it is. Don't know what that's all about. I grumbled about that in the last episode, so if you skipped over that, first of all, shame on you. And now, as punishment, you have to go back and watch that episode to find out what I had to say about that. Gripping HDR dialogue. You don't want to be the one who misses that. Alright, how close are we here to this undiscovered location? We are off course. How did I manage that? I thought I course corrected to get more towards it, but let's do a stronger course correction here. That's slightly irritating. Wasting time, was I not? As we all know, that is my #1 skill as a witcher. Wasting time. I seem to be harvesting all the time and doing everything but paying attention to the main quest. Okay, let's see how, if we need, no, we're pretty much spot on. Just gotta keep catching the wind, keeping the boat moving. As I've mentioned a few times in the past, I feel like I should be able to turn undiscovered locations into a temporary quest marker so I get an indication on my mini-map as to whether or not I'm heading in the right direction. Before, I'm like right on top of the damn undiscovered location. Okay, let's stop the boat. Have Geralt dive in. So nice to not be overburdened. I can fast swim over, he says as he hits the Witcher senses trigger and stops fast swimming immediately. Alright, let's dive. Get out the crossbow and hit some drown dead. Right in the spot where the sun doesn't shine. And this one right in the face. Okay, and there was another one too far off. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen, maybe. Maybe never gonna happen. Yeah, I didn't think that one was happening. Now it's kind of... Nope, it's below my aiming. Geralt, got it. Nice work, Geralt. Okay, let's fast swim over to the first. Is that one coming? Yeah, that's one coming after me. I thought it was one dead one, but no, it is not. Shoot Marvin in the face. Lyrian hardened leather trousers, greater Velis runestone, amateur armor's repair kit, pure silver, florins, and yeah, as I'm playing the Witcher 3 again, I'm reminded that Witcher 3 developers are big time 1990s film fans. Mahakamum heavy armor, Kedwini cuirass, dimeridium ore, timber, florins. There's the well, in is it White Orchard? What? No, it's Velen. You get the quest that's called Wild at Heart, after the David Lynch film, and when you're when you're walking around, there we go. Now we've got the pastel colors from the sunset. It's just, you know, just observing the color palette that I set up with the settings in the PS4. Yeah, when you're snooping around the Baron's manor or castle or whatever, the Bloody Baron's manor or castle, if you go down into the basement, when you first go down there, there are two guards, two stooges, two Baron henchmen down there, and they start talking about bringing out the Gimp. So I don't think, I think there's no need to explain what 1990s era film that's from. And let's check out what I got here. Looks like I got some interesting stuff. 319 vitality. Plus 20 is still not worth the armor rating boost. Is still not worth the hit to vitality. Sorry, but it's just not. Okay, yeah, none of that stuff is terribly interesting. And I am going to save the game. Yeah, that Wild at Heart quest is the Margaret and Nealon quest, actually, I believe. Margaret's such a schemer. She ends up getting her sister killed by a werewolf. Am I headed? I'm not headed. There's no way I'm headed in the right direction, is there? Actually, yes, there is. I'm headed right for it. So, let's put the old boat pedal to the boat metal there. Need a jib sail for this little sailboat so we can really get some speed. But I don't know when jib sails were invented. Maybe it's a little anachronistic for this time era to have jib sails. Oh, that must be the other undiscovered location. The other undiscovered location. Are they going to? Am I going to be able to sort of weave through this and get to the? Nope, I got 1.5%. Yep. Okay. So come on, Geralt. Let's get into the water. Come on now. How did it actually attack me? That's ridiculous. Shoot the siren in the face. Nice. And that's the only one that came after me? I think. Okay. The only problem here is I've kind of lost my bearings now. I think I'm headed for the island right in front of me. I think I'm not headed anywhere unless the boat gets going. Sometimes the boat likes to catch the wind, other times not so much. Is it? Yes, it's the edge of this island. It looks like it could be a smuggler's cache. Hidden treasure. Alright, so it's a dry land one. Let's get out of the boat. Let's, Carol, you can break your neck that way, diving into shallow water. Be careful. Why don't you? Alright, I think we gotta get up to it this way. Now, what are we gonna get attacked by here? Sirens. We are gonna get attacked by sirens. We're getting attacked by sirens. Okay. So, hybrid oil. Which is here. Yes. Nice. Quen. And Ard ready and dodging, because you know they're about to attack them. Hey, there you go. But, you're in the water though. Whoops, easy, Geralt. Okay, when's it coming in? Let's get it out of the sky. And I think I caused bleeding with it. I think. I imagine that's why we got that red mist going on there. Did I not get it? Yes, I did. Geralt could finish it off before it decides to fly off, and it's got the funny looking hair thing going again. Okay, I'm gonna get over it. Monster ear, siren vocal cords, shell ×2. Why exactly do they carry shells around with them? What's the point of a siren having seashells? Shell, water essence. Okay, now, hidden treasure. Where the heck is that? Something? Yes, there it is, right there. Dark iron ore, oil, assault gauntlets, Kedweni cuirass, master armor's repair kit, pure silver, and florins. Man, do I need to get to a banker. And it looked like, did I pass by? Yes, I did. Just lesser Truglav runestone, lesser Svarog runestone. I need to get to a banker and exchange all these florins and such. Are you anything interesting, or are you just buckthorn and hornwort and all that crap? Looks like you're crap. So, let's get back to the boat, Geralt. And I think we're headed south to the next, I think it's off that island. So we need to turn right around. After Geralt takes his time taking the helm. There's a lot of things Geralt's just not in a hurry to do. He likes to take his time after he kills everything under the waves. He likes to look around a little bit. Okay, do we have, what's screeching? Let's look at the world map a second here. Yeah, we're headed to the next one. Very good. The other thing about the dry land undiscovered locations is that I can fast travel to them as opposed to take all this time sailing. Not that I don't, when the weather's nice in Skellige, it is quite pleasant to sail, go for a sail, but sometimes you just want to get to the undiscovered location and get it over with. Sometimes you just want to kill the damn sirens one after another. Now, is this a dry land one? Sure, looks like it is. Must be a hidden treasure, right? Hidden treasure one. Let's, guarded treasure. Okay, there you go. I suppose there's a difference I should be aware of now, but hidden treasure and guarded treasures seem fairly indistinguishable to me. Guess I gotta get up on that ledge shortly here, but I just want to make sure there's nothing on this lower tier of the island, let's say. Okay, nothing that I can see. What am I hearing? I'm hearing something like huffing and puffing. Almost sounds like a horse, actually. Oh boy, that was pathetic. Oh, jeez, get Geralt killed before he even has a chance to fight the siren. Okay, so we still have hybrid oil on the silver sword. Let's get hard ready. Let's dodge. It is 9 p.m., so I'm going to take 20 now. Oh, and I even meditated to waste time to give some of the armor. I think it was in Larvik. I got there at like nighttime and I had to meditate to the left selling spree is what I'm talking about. To really to give them time to wake up, and then of course it turned out that he didn't have any damn money. Okay, she is doing that. That hair thing is freaking me out. I don't know why. I guess because it disappears. Is that like a... I haven't seen that until these past couple episodes. Is that, an update? Witcher 3? Siren vocal cords. Monster Eye, Siren vocal cords, water essence, and yeah. Strange, maybe she's got blood in her hair. Maybe I bonked her on her head and, you know, her scalp's bleeding or something. I don't know. Oh, Geralt, you should have made that one, man. There we go. Nice work. Because it's going to be up here, right? Or no? This is going to be a hard one to find, I suppose. I haven't found anything yet, have I? No, we gotta go. Oof. This is okay. I'm just gonna send you away. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to shoot you because I don't like fighting you on these ledges. No, I don't. This is going to be like being underwater. And, oops. I just kicked you. I knew I was going to almost fall off the ledge there. Where did she go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so crossbow out again, Geralt. Looking for Siren. She's coming in. Is she going to be able to stay right above? That's not even fair. She better not be able to attack me. That's ridiculous. Where is she going now? There we go. Pathetic crossbow chops as usual. Ow. I suppose I deserved that. For being pathetic with the crossbow. Okay, there you go. No, don't do it, Geralt. Thank you. That would just be ridiculous if at the end of it he falls off the cliff. Okay, she's Siren vocal cords slowly settling into place there. Her and her Odd colored hair. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know if that one's going to come after me or not. Missed it. I think I scared it off. Okay. Please don't miss that one, Geralt, because that's a long drop if you do. There better be some good stuff in this. Whoa, 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 what was that? There's the last guy who tried to get up here. In fact, that was such a tedious trip, I'm going to save the game real quick. Alright, whoops, really? Are we getting attacked? I'm seeing something on my minimap that suggests... Right, yep, Geralt's not happy. He's gonna punch the sirens as they come by. There's one on the other side of the cliff there that's gonna come after me here. Eventually. It's like fighting with the spire there, and if I don't get rid of it, I'm never gonna be able to loot the damn treasure chest. Attack it, Geralt. No, you put your... So why did you put your sword away? You had it. What the hell was that? Oh, crap. Let's at least get Quinn up. At the very least. And then get Ard ready. And we took Tawny Owl, so... Okay, now, hit it. Don't put your sword away and not hit it. That's what you want to do. Okay, the other one attacking us? No, that's the flag. Is there a loot thingy? Her loot fell down. Okay, well, Geralt's skipping. He really wants to fall up a cliff edge here. Lesser Zoria runestone, Lesser Marana runestone, Steel short sword, Witch Hunter's armor, Lunar shard, Sapphire dust, Florence. Don't know if that loot was worth dying for, buddy, but, yeah. Okay, now, let's see if I can find her remains down below me. Monster Saliva. I'm lecturing him on his... Oh, whoa, 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 this might have been the wrong way to go, go, go. I'm lecturing him on his loot pursuit when I go out of my way for Genadia petals. Okay. Now, the next undiscovered location. I have definitely forgotten where the hell it is. What did I get there? Was it any? I don't think it was anything worth writing care more in about. Oh, what the heck did I do there? I put it on rather than look at it. Yeah. Nope. Not interested. Nope. Not interested. Nope. We've already looked at that one. Witch Hunter's armor. Nope. No. Vitality boost. All of that is crap. Okay. So, now, where are we going? We are going to... I guess we do... let's do that one, that one, that one. We'll swing over to that one, and then we'll hit those two there. So we are going to the... Actually, the boat's probably pointed right in the right direction, is it not? Well, besides for the fact that it's going to run aground, but other than that, really, where's my helm thingy? There we go, thank you. I think it's going to run aground, yeah. Little course correction there. Get around that little rock spire, and then I think where now I've kind of... I think it's those two dead ahead there, but let me check that theory. Yeah, no. It is to the left. It's that bigger island there. It's that one. Okay, that's fine. Got the 20 L working for the rest of the night. So hopefully we're taking our sword out here to fight sirens. We've got... there's really no reason to... I don't think I can use Witcher signs under the water, can I? But if I've got a couple dry land spots, it may come in handy to get my stamina regenerating at a better rate than normal. It's kind of, stamina regeneration for me is kind of pathetic unless I use Tawny Owl. And not kind of, it definitely is. Alright, it looks like we've got another climbing one. This one's drowned dead this time. Okay. Be a nice change of pace to hit some necrophages rather than some hybrids. Let's get superior necrophage oil on the old silver sword. Could you even use black blood? Tell you what, let's take some black blood, just for the heck of it. Let's remember the fun stuff we can do with all of our decoctions and our superior toxicity resistance now. Of course, we still need good old Quen and Igni. Dodging. How's the black blood working out? Is it doing anything? Dodging. Quen. Igni. Dodging. Waiting for Tawny Owl to remember that it's supposed to help me out. Yeah, I think the black blood helped. Now, is there... I suppose there's superior black blood and enhanced black blood and all of that too. I have not seen anything that would suggest that, but I'm just guessing that that's the case. Pretty much everything has an enhanced and superior version of itself. Lesser red mutagen, Dranabrain, monster blood. I'm not going to talk about the fact that red mutagens are now everywhere. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. Dranabrain, monster claw. Lesser green mutagen, Dranabrain, drowner tongue. I'm not doing it. Monster brain, Dranabrain, monster eye. Yeah, what else do we got loot-wise? Anything besides the target, the whole reason for coming here? Okay. Lesser Strabog runestone, Lesser Svarog runestone, cavalry trousers, master item, dimeridium ingot, and horsehide. Why did that say? Oh, ignite. There's a little lantern there. Let's turn a light on. Almost looks like Johnny's little cave there, doesn't it? Okay, I think that's it. And can Geralt get down this way without dying? Take a shortcut here. I think he can. And the next one is sort of north of us. Can't do that now. Oh boy, did I park the boat somewhere? I wish I had. Very good. Helm. Thank you, Helm, for being there for me. Not a reverse. I keep thinking there is. Oops, don't do it that way. Gotta go all the way around, Geralt. Don't run into the drowned dead leg. It would probably ruin the boat. That would be bad. And I think it's this way. I think it's that island. But we're gonna double check the theory here. No, it is not. Okay, we want to do a hard left. It is... where? Why don't I... It's that island? No. Is that it? That island just doesn't... Yes, it is. Okay. That's got to be like a smuggler's cache or something then, because that island doesn't strike me as having any kind of traversable or climbable or walkable land on it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be another guarded or hidden treasure. Nope. It is... what is it? Spoils of war, so we're going for a dive, Geralt. Witcher senses witchering. Sometimes these spoils of war are a little difficult to find. There it is. Siren is trying to beat me to the treasure or something and already dove down. There you go, Siren. Take that. Okay, where did I see it? There it is, over the little bit of rock. Dark iron ore, leather scraps, Nilfgaardian guardsman gauntlets, relic, trapper's boots, twine, empty bottle, florins, and another damn siren. Kind of almost in a little protected area here that they can't get at, but... Oh, another one, another one, another one. Okay, there we go. Now, there's nothing else around here, right? I don't think there is, anyway. Not gonna head down into the abyss without killer whale. And I'm running out of breath, and there's a siren above me. Okay, is it going to get aggressive? Sounds like it's going to. Yep, it got into the water on me. Okay, you are to my right. Moving in. And that's the end of you. Okay. Did I get anything there that was worth checking out inventory-wise? I don't think I did. Oh, I got those guardsmen, Nilfgaardian guardsmen. Gauntlets, let's check those out. Is that... I might even be... Oops, we want inventory. I might even be wearing Nilfgaardian guardsmen gauntlets. What the hell? Yeah, okay. I don't think I've seen those before. See... The ones, oh no, okay. I was looking at the golden knuckle thingy that they've got going on with them. All right, yeah, no, they're not better than the ones I'm wearing. So we will be selling them, and I'm going to take a second and save the game. Taking the helm and pretending like we know which way we're headed next when we don't. So let's just admit that we need to check the map. Okay, yeah, we're making a left turn and hitting those two, and then I guess I think the plan was that one, and then we go up and hit those, right? So left turn without hitting the siren corpses and ruining the boat. You have to admit, all three of my audience, well, I was just about to say something that I think you now know what I was just about to say. You have to admit that I've been good about not getting the boat damaged or wrecked or destroyed, and as soon as I say that, a siren, or as soon as I'm about to say that, a siren appears out of nowhere and damages my damn boat. But, I mean, even with that little embarrassing recent incident, I have been pretty good about preserving my boats. It's mostly because my crossbow ability has evolved or graduated from childish to passable. There was a time where I was terrible with the crossbow, and now I'm just, Geralt's skill is serviceable. We've got another potential enemy. What am I? What kind of course setting? I gotta go to the right. Some to get to the undiscovered location. That should do it. Skellige Isles are Skellige. Yeah, well, that's because my crossbow skill improvement, what little bit I've seen, is because I upgraded the skill and my character point allocation screen. Just two? Just two. Okay. And so far, no big bad monsters to defend the smuggler's cache. Mahakamum Steel Sword, Master Item, Lesser Svarog Runestone, Coal, Iron, Florins. And I should have enough breath to get to the next one. I don't know why I'm doing the Witcher Sense swim thing when I know where it is. Bremer Rude Blade, Captain's Boots, Master Item, Silver Ore, Timber, Florins. Exactly how many florins? I have to have over 1,000 florins. Doubt I have that many orins, and I forget. Florins are Temerian currency, and orins are Nilfgaardian currency, whereas crowns are a unified Northern Realms currency. I should know all that, and I'm sorry I'm doing pathetic guesswork that I'm probably wrong about. Let me just see how many orins I have. They are here, right? Yeah, I have over 1,000 florins and 161 orins. It doesn't say what type of currency it is here. It just says it can be exchanged in Novigrad at the Vivaldi Bank. Okay. And our next course correction, I think, is to the north, right? Or in landlubber terms, make a right turn. Is it going to freeze? Yep. Got a freezing. Whoa. Freezing well. Should be getting close. We've got critters under the waves. Seem to think we're getting close. Why do I have a feeling I should have been there already? Yeah. It's that whale. Threw me off course, you know? Splashed its tail and caused a great wave that got me off course. And any number of excuses. Now it almost looks like there's one. There we go. Two of them seems to be the rule anymore. Down. Two down. That one got me. Take out the crossbow, Geralt, please. A lot of them around this cache, huh? There are fewer now, but, you know, there we go. Nice. All right, I'm going to get some. I think that, did I not finish that one off? I don't think I finished that one off. Let's dive again. Hopefully finish that one off. Well, that one's a fresh one. Okay, is that all of them? I believe so. No, I hear one. There we go. Oh, you just got me. And you poisoned me, I think. And you brought a buddy. How did I miss? How did I miss? Twice. This one's like swimming away from me, I think, is part of the problem. Oh, okay. When you miss 3 times, oh my god, there's another one. They're just almost like passing through to the echidna playground or something that's nearby. I don't know what they're doing. Condottiere boots, Temerian poniard, lunar shards, silver, and florins. I now have bazillion florins, plus however many I got there. Let's fast swim, because his breath is running out. Redanian halberdier's armor, cavalry boots relic, crystallized essence, lesser glyph of Ard, and florins. More florins than you could shake a Vivaldi bank. What would you could shake a Vime Vivaldi cane at. I don't know. He doesn't even have arms, so I don't know why I imagine him to have a cane. Getting a little punch drunk and delirious out here in the open waters, you know? This is why I gotta get back to dry land. Okay, let's see if we can avoid boat wrecking debris, and let's see if we can plot a logical course. I'm headed almost back in the same direction I came from, but a little bit different. Yeah, we still want to keep going to the right and hit that guy there. It might even be that land that I'm looking at there. Must be a whale. Wow, that's the closest I ever got to one. Amazing. That was pretty exciting. I say it quite often, but it's a lovely night to be out for a sail in Skellige. With the ginormous blue whales around. I wonder if it gets Geralt's heart racing to be that close to one of them. Would be intimidating in real life to be near a blue whale, I'm sure. But maybe Geralt's used to him now. The novelty is worn off. I'm overburdened. Interesting. And I'm still headed in the right direction. No, that's good news. We're going to at least do these next 3 undiscovered locations before we think about doing another selling spree, because I have a feeling everybody's going to still be out of coin, and it's going to be a problem to find somebody with coin to buy the stuff. I need like an alert when my favorite merchants have coin again. Add that to the Witcher senses. Right, is it that spire ahead, or is it, I think it's that last one there that I'm looking for. Oh, no, it's not. It's one of these in here. Should come up on my mini-map. There it is. And a hidden treasure. Really? So it's going to be up on one of these. Interesting. It's going to be that one there. Alright. Let's get in this cold water, Geralt. What would guard a hidden treasure on an island like this? Boy, that is going to be some cold water. Just, oh, you know what? It's going to be one with a key. Notes about treasure and an apple. Okay, let's read notes about the treasure. I've had enough. My father and brother think I'm nothing. All they do is laugh at me. They're always laughing, saying my face is fair as a maid's, and I'm only fit for lying in bed with maids, and certainly not for battling with men. And one day, one of those cuckolded husbands is going to break my neck. True, never have had much problem securing ladies' affections, but that's not something I asked for. Well, the ability you didn't ask for, but the going after their affections, not only did you ask for it, but you chose to do it. Anyway, Marie wouldn't let me leave her bedchamber, so we dallied on till her husband, nor his iron sides, and his mates came back with their lootings. I jumped into a wardrobe and stayed to listen, though it was uncomfortable as all get out. They said that they'd sunk some great treasure ship by the rocks between Faro and Skellige, and that come morning they intended to go fish it out. once they drunk themselves to sleep. There's a great plan. Get drunk before you've secured the treasure. Once they've drunk themselves to sleep, I slipped out of the wardrobe and told Marie we should slit all their throats, get that treasure ourselves, and leave these horrible isles. Go somewhere better, Kovir or even Novigrad. Novigrad's better, huh? Marie didn't take long to convince, because her husband was a true whoreson and beat her terribly. So Norhis, I hope I'm coming close to pronouncing that right, and his mates are bits in a fish's guts by now. And I'm off to find my fortune. Who cares that I'm not too skilled a sailor and a storm's coming? I'll be done and gone before it hits. I'm assuming that's supposed to read. Okay, Ironsides. Treasure. There's a bizarre personal inside joke for why I find that treasure quest funny. But yeah, let me see. Let me select that as my quest. Secondary quests. No, we're not interested in that. We're looking for treasure hunts. Scavenger hunt, Ironsides treasure. Find the sunken treasure using your Witcher senses. Okay, let's get to the world map and see if we're anywhere. Well, okay. We're close. Guess we're going for a swim, Geralt. Oh, imagine that. There's some drowned dead or sirens or something between us and our objective. Shocker, I tell you. So I think this is going to be a deep dive. Those are sirens. So I am going to take Killer Whale. And that is the orange looking one here, correct? Consume. And yeah, now we're going to dive. Whoops, now we're going to dive, Geralt. There we are. With our Witcher senses Witcherinating. And we're going to head for the loot. Without getting as dizzy as I feel I'm making myself right now. There we go. Ginval Aid. Relic. Completed Ironsides treasure. Nilfgaardian Lemon. Kedwenny Stout. Superior Saddle. Geralt has surfaced. Alright, so we're going to check out Ginval Aid. Yes, I should be able to pronounce that properly. Oops, we've got company. Okay, let's get out the crossbow again, Geralt, and get to them before they get to us, hopefully. Alright, there you go. Geralt taking time to look around, underneath the water, underneath the waves. As he often does, I am overburdened, so there is no fast swimming. Alright, can't do that now, am I not? I'm not going to be able to get back up here. Let's just swim around the point here, where Geralt's going. Pretty much everywhere but where I want him to go. Now you can't get over this either, huh? Really? And there's no, seems to be no, there we go. There we go, come on. Okay, nice. Thought I was going to have to swim around the other rock point as well. Alright, let's check out our loot. Sword, at least. Oh, really? Interesting. Guess what we're doing? Bonus gold plus 9%, and it boosts... Well, it boosts a few things. It boosts the Igni sign, chance to cause bleeding, and yeah, bonus experience from monsters and non-humans. Alright, so I'm losing out on Erden, so maybe I want to boost my Erden and Quen. and then take another runestone of whatever type. All right, so Erden, Gwen, and another random runestone. All right, so, and how much better was the damage? It was plus 18. That's worth it to me. Okay, so Erden, if I have something like that. Stagger, bleeding, adrenaline point gain, burning, freeze, poison, stagger, stun. Yeah, I think it's only glyphs that really work on the signs. Stun, armor piercing. Got 11 of those, and they're lesser. Divana runestone, bleeding. Chance to freeze, sign intensity. That's why it's so. Velis runestone is what we want. So let's look for. I don't have a lesser Velis runestone, do I? Or if I do, it's down here. Regular Velis runestone. Lesser Velis runestone. Okay, so let's put that in there. Let's go with, I've got 11 of the armor pierce. No. Went right past it. Lesser Svarog runestone as opposed to lesser Perun runestone. Armor piercing. And what are you? You are chance. Stun is pretty good. Let's put stun in there. Okay. And then let's see what kind of repair kits we have. They're at the bottom of the inventory barrel here. Amateur weapons repair kit. I don't think that did it. Don't think that did it. So let's go for another one of those. Okay, that's good enough. And now that you have new equipment, once again, Geralt, that's a weird pommel on that thing. Pretty, not highly ornate. Most of the silver swords have some kind of, the hilt and the pommel and everything is a little more ornate, but I kind of like it. It's got a, it's got a less is more kind of feel. Anyway, I'm going to save the game. You'll be shocked to know I have to check where I'm headed next here. Okay, so we're going to hit... Why is... Oh, because I'm on a main quest now and it wants me to fast travel. Okay, yeah, that's the next one. And I think the boat is pointed in the exact opposite direction, so we've got to turn around here. Which is going to be difficult, impossible, possible. Okay, there we go. Nice. So I think we want to head this way. Let me just make sure I'm at all. Yeah, a little bit to the left, and I think we're good. Whoops, what am I doing? Okay, I think that does it right there. Mountains of southern Skellige are looking lovely this evening. The lighthouse off to the left and these two somewhat impressive peaks. Not the tallest peaks in all of Skellige, I'm sure, but that's some they would pose a challenge to get to the top of. I wonder if, has Geralt already been? He might have already been to the top of the one to the right there. I have a weird feeling when I was doing, what were the name of those brothers that I was helping, oops, we got that bounty hunter guy go after. I think Geralt kind of came down from the heights there to sea level to find those guys. How many? We've got 3 this time, and we've got a lot of sirens. Okay, so diving and doing the Witcher sense thing because I'm overburdened and I can't fast swim, so I might as well use my Witcher senses. Bremer Rude Blade, getting attacked. Less Greater Triglaw Runestone, Steel Ingot, Hardened Leather, Florins. Get away from the thingy, which always messes me up, the chest. I try to use my crossbow, it always gets in my way. So we're going to get away from that and get rid of some echidnas, hopefully, without letting them attack us. Oh, that was bad. I kind of felt bad about that one. Did all that bragging about my crossbow skill improving earlier on in this episode, and now I am a crossbow child. Okay, why? There we go. Oh, jeez, I'm getting worse. Regressing. There we go. Let's get some air, Geralt, shall we? Let's get some air, Geralt, shall we? Oh, there's another one. Okay, well that one, yes it will. Okay, let's go to the waves, Geralt. Let's get the crossbow out. And where the heck is it? There it is. Okay, nice. And now we can loot the second chest. Hunting boots, assassin's trousers, relic, silver ore, Stammelford's dust, florins. Oh, and I now know who Stammelford is after reading the Time of Contempt. And there was one other. Oh, right. Rafford, White Rafford's decoction. I think he's actually called Rafford the White. So it's interesting that in the book anyway, it's interesting that the video game has decided to change the order there. But whatever, it's probably easier when displaying the item in your inventory. Alright, so we are making a hard right turn and heading for that undiscovered location. Another harbor, huh? I don't remember there being a... What qualifies as a harbor? Just a bunch of docks, I guess? Well, whatever. Let's make a hard right turn here without hitting any of the debris. I think that gets us going in the right direction. Testing the theory once again so we don't get too far off course. Yeah, a little bit more to the right. We should be good. There you go. Head for the edge of that island, and that we should hit it about halfway to that island, right? Yeah, reading the books is rewarding, as you might expect. They were both sorcerers, and don't believe there was any mention of them making potions or decoctions or anything, but I might be forgetting a passage or two that did suggest they did stuff like that. Okay, getting out of the boat, Geralt. There you go. Kind of doing the bungling fight drop into the water. Now they're on Anthony, so let's dive. Get out the crossbow. One. Get attacked. Geralt always spits the crossbow away when he gets attacked. I guess he's afraid he's going to drop it. It's going to sink all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. That would be horrendous. Where would I be without my crossbow? Got 3 this time. Nice. Okay. Freya's warrior's armor. Melon longsword, goat hide, silk, florins, getting attacked. Getting poisoned. And shooting said echidna right in the back. Not feeling the least bit sorry about it. If you're going to poison me, I'm going to shoot you in the back. That's just how it works. Where did the other one go? There it is. Thought it was underneath me. Okay, there you go. I think I finished looting that one chest. We're going to have to surface here. There's no way we're getting these other two. Slow swimming, overburdened. Yeah, okay. Let's dive. And head towards it. Enhanced racing saddle, hunting gauntlets, dimeridium ore, crystallized essence, florins, and another chest. Speakerug Aketon, Bounty Hunter's Gambeson Relic, Lesser Glyph of Ard, String, Florins. Okay. Surfacing. Finding our boat again. And doing the snail stroke back to the damaged boat that I need to replace as soon as I can. And do we have any more nearby undiscovered locations? Nope, I think. Well, we've got these two, but I think we've got. I think the best idea is for me to head to that fast travel post and try to sell this stuff, the junk that I'm overburdened with, and knock out those last 3 undiscovered locations in the next episode.